Hi guys, welcome to webdriver tutorials. In our previous section we learned how to install JUnit if it is not installed with your Eclipse, or it is not imported with your Selenium jar files. Then I have described you in my previous session. Go to the Selenium webdriver and the Selenium webdriver tutorial part 1, and here you will find one link with download and install JUnit with Eclipse. Okay, so if it is not installed in your Eclipse, then only you need to perform this step. If it is already installed, then you do not need to download it from anywhere and install it. Okay, so this is the step to install JUnit with Eclipse. Okay, next step is to create and run WebDriver test with JUnit. Okay, so here you will find steps how to create a WebDriver test with JUnit, and then how to run it with JUnit test annotation method. Test annotation method is the method inside which you can write test code. Okay, so let me describe you first of all how to create JUnit test class. Okay, right click on your package, new, and go to other, expand this Java folder. Inside this Java folder you will find one folder called JUnit. Select JUnit test case, go to next, and give your name, any name you can give here. I am giving it like my test. Okay, and finish. So it will add one class file over Java file over here with by default test annotation method. See, here you can see this is the annotation. Test annotation describes that all the test related code will be reside inside this test method. Okay, so this test annotation defines this method as test method. Okay, there are many different annotations, but this is one of the most important annotation which will be used in each and every test case. Okay, so whatever you want to test, that code will be goes inside under this method. Okay, there can be also one another annotation before test annotation, and one other is after test annotation. Both those annotations will be used to perform actions before before test annotation will be help you to, if you want to take any action before starting your test, and after test annotation will help you to if you want to take any action like closing the browser, etc. Okay, at the end of the test. Okay, so this is the test annotation. Now let's move to next step. This step is completed. We have created my test file. Now here I have given one simple example which will help you to create the test case in WebDriver. Okay, with JUnit. So I am just copying this code and paste it over here, or replace it with my existing test method. Okay, Control V. So here it will show you some errors like you need to import header files, import WebDriver header file, import Firefox header file. Okay, that's it, and it will solve your all error. I have saved this test now, and now you can see here in run option you can click on run button, so it will start executing your test, and the results will be shown inside this console. Here it is open the Firefox browser and then open URL. This thing will open Firefox browser and then open the URL, and at last it will close. So this is open Firefox. This is maximize the browser. This thing will help you to maximize the browser. this will open the URL inside browser, and driver.quite will close the browser. Okay, related messages has been printed inside console. You can see here Windows maximize site open and end of the test. Okay, so this is the way you can run your WebDriver test with JUnit. Okay, so this method has helped you to run your test. You can see the result also over here in JUnit tab over here. See, my test pack is the package name, and my test is my class name, this one, and test is the method name, this one, which is under test annotation. Okay, so it has taken 13 seconds to run and execute total full test. Okay, nearest 13 seconds, 13.785. So this way you can also see the results, that how many test methods. If there are multiple test methods under this my test class, then they will be listed over here. Okay, and status of each test method will be displayed over here. Like if it is passed, then it will show you green icon like this. If there is an error, and it will show red icon with cross sign. See here, it will show you how many tests has been done, 1 out of 1, how many errors, there is no an error, and how many failures. Okay, so this way you can execute your WebDriver test using JUnit. Supposing I am removing this test annotation, and now I am trying to run the test. Okay, then let us see what will happen. Go to run. See, it will show you no test found with test runner JUnit 4. Okay, so JUnit cannot identify your test if you have not written annotations, test annotation inside your test class. Okay, so you must have to write test annotation with your test method. Control Z, then and then only JUnit can identify if it is test method or not. In previous test, if you remember, we have used main method. Okay, so main method will execute all the codes inside it, but here you can see this is not main method, this is simple test method. Okay, so in this case, if you want to run your test, then you must have to add annotations, JUnit annotation, or if you are using test ng, then test ng test annotation. We will learn test ng in later on, but right now we are using JUnit. Okay, so this way we can run JUnit test.